So add these, and we have our 40 card deck, right? All right, save deck, submit. We only have one land, Mult. Okay, sure. I'm not going to 5. Over to them. Play House Cartographer, and back to them. Cynical Loner, we're almost certainly just going to kill that. Combat, swing, we get to get a land off of this guy. All right, well, we got to draw really well at this point. Combat, swing, yeah, all right. So trade, another swamp. They've completely bricked on one of their colors. Okay. Wow, that was quite the Swarm Weaver, trigger, then Vengeance, kill this guy, sack a token. Go ahead. Thing leaves the graveyard, and then they're going to unlock the other door and get back one of the things. They returning Appendage Amalgam. Okay, and then they make it 2. Wow, I am just drawing unbelievably badly. All right, swing, swing. Everyone's drawing badly, right? I'm just drawing not much. They have missed an entire second color out of their deck. Horror token swings in, sure. Right, grab a forest. Draw. So if I swing here, they flash their dude in and block Swarm Weaver, which is fine. So combat. I mean, this will get 1 less power if I do that. And this can block here. Nah, it's fine. Let's just... So yeah, flash the dude in. Damage. We trade. They go to 13. So this enchants anything, but then I can look at their hand, right? So I enchant when enchanted creature is dealt damage. So enchant their guy, then target them. Yeah, so they just have 3 cards they can't play. I'm inclined to just take Split Skin Doll. My thinking is that they're far away from having the double white necessary to cast this, whereas they may have black reanimation spells. Then if I put this into their graveyard, and I didn't see blue from them at all in the first game, so that implies to me that blue is a very light splash. So let's just take the doll. And then I am not going to play the land at this point because I have Miasma Demon in my deck, so there's the possibility that I'll want to discard multiple cards to that if I draw it. Found footage. They binned both cards, and apparently still didn't draw planes. Wow. All right. At this point, I'm not winning this race, so it's better to just trade my insect for their freaking 2/2. So, back to them. This has been quite the cripple fight, eh? Mm-hmm. Block. So, this is in their hand. Balemerk Leech. Hey! What is happening? Yeah, go. 4, 7, 10, plus Terramorphic. We have 6 lands left in our deck. Go. They drew another swamp. Jesus. Murky Sewer. They can finally cast Skull Snap Nuisance. What does this guy do? Never an enchantment. Surveil 1. Sure. All right. Altanok. Cast. Go. Keys to the house. And their thing is unlocked. Okay, so they can finally go and fetch a plains, which is still not enough to cast Ghostly Dancers, but it at least unlocks another color. What? Oh, they can relock one of their rooms, right? It doesn't just unlock. And with that, they can get back... I mean, the creatures that they have to resurrect are not great. So it's going to give them a zombie and... What would I get back if I were them? I guess Appendage Amalgam? Yeah, so they're targeting Appendage Amalgam. So then they get to Surveil, the Leech will deal us 1, and then the Zombie token is also an enchantment, right? Yeah, so we'll take 2, go to 6. We can't block the Nuisance, so we're going to 5, and then they don't actually have to block our Altanok, so we can't attack them or else we lose on the backswing. Okay, yeah, Nuisance attacks us, we can't block. 5, 8, 10, 12, 13. 4 lands in our deck. Oh, we got Delirium and Lifelink, that's helpful. Stick Twister, and... I guess I can... No, so what happens if I attack, right? They just take it, and they go to 4. They flash in Appendage guy, and then I can block 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, it's not worth it to attack, so let's just pass. I forget what this even does. They can discard or sack a permanent, and then if they don't do that, this deals damage equal to its power to each opponent. Flashes in this thing. Trigger. Yeah, all right, so let's yield to that. To this. Down to 4. They chose to keep it on top. That's not a good sign. If it's a kill spell for Stick Twister, then we actually just lose. So they sack their room. Finally, a plains. So they have Ghostly Dancers, Cult Healer. Whenever an enchantment, blah, blah, blah. Lifelink. Okay, so they just have this attack. All right, time to actually draw... I If I don't attack them, I either gain 2 or they lose a guy, right? So it's the same thing as if I had attack. Swing with Altanok, they don't have to block, and then we just lose. Don't swing with Altanok, this triggers. They either lose their worst guy, which is the horror token, or they take 2. If they lose the horror token, this can attack again. They can attack with everything, and we go block, gain 2, or not dead. All right, let's just pass. Trigger, what are you gonna do? Yeah, they chose to sack the horror token. Hey, they found their second planes. So this doesn't actually do anything yet, right? Return, oh no, it's return an enchantment from grave to hand. I forgot about that. Are we actually just dead here? Because they can return the room and then trigger Balemerk Liege, right? And then they play the leech and unlock it, and we lose 2, and then we die to the Skull Snap nuisance. Did I trip over a crack and fall down a slope, smashing 15 mirrors on the way down and not remember that? I just cannot believe.